Let's get down to the nitty gritty. Let's talk about what's on everybody's mind. Spence versus Porter. I got a lot of people that I'm interviewing and I'm talking to out on these streets, and everybody says Spence is gonna win. Few got him winning by decision, but most people got Spence knocking Porter the fuck out. And I say, how? How do you have Spence knocking Shawn Porter the fuck out when Shawn Porter's never been knocked the fuck out? I don't get it. And I value these people's opinion, but I don't get it. How do you have Porter getting knocked the fuck out when Porter has never been knocked the fuck out? I think the onus and the question in this fight lies on Errol Spence. Yeah, I said it. I think the onus lies on Errol Spence. Errol Spence is the one that has to answer these questions. Love Spence, love his style. He's a great body puncher, big guy, blah, 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 and all that good shit. But he's never been in a dog fight. He's never been in a fight with a guy like Porter. How's Errol Spence going to respond when that first headbutt hits his eyelid and blood starts leaking down his face? Because you know, if you in a fight with Shawn Porter, you're going to get headbutt and it's going to cause a cut. The question is, where's the headbutt going to land and how bad the cut is going to be? That's the only question. And the question is how is Spence going to respond to that? We don't know. Spence never been in that kind of fight before. There's no one with the aggression of Shawn Porter in boxing. That's why you can never count out Shawn Porter in any fight, because of his aggression. He gets in real quick. You know, Carcino said Shawn Porter fight like it's third down and 15 yards. Hike. And he come off that block. It's true. How is Spence going to respond to that when he gets on the inside, when Porter gets on the inside and headbutts Spence? Not on purpose, but by accident. It's a fucking fight. And when you're in a fight, you're fighting for your life and things happen. Porter is not a dirty fighter, so don't go there. But Spence is going to get hit with a Porter headbutt, and blood's going to come from either under the eye, over the eye, from the cheekbone somewhere. I don't know how he's going to respond to that. How's he going to respond when Porter throws that left hook, the punch misses, but Porter elbow hits Spence in the solar plexus and knocks the wind out of him? I don't know. How is Spence going to respond when Porter knee hits him on the inside of his right thigh and leaves a bruise and he starts to cramp up or something? I don't know. None of us know. And that's why I can't pick a clear winner in this fight. Classic knowledge, basic knowledge would say, okay, let's pick Spence. He's bigger, this, blah, 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 more focused, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, and all that is true, but there's intangibles in this fight that we just can't measure. And it's Porter's aggression. You just can't measure it. And we never seen Spence have to respond to somebody with the aggression of Porter. Porter's a wild card. Whenever he fights anybody, you have to make it, has to start off a 50-50 fight. You just can't count Shawn Porter out in any fight. Never, ever, ever. It's a bad bet. And like, speaking of bets, you look at the odds, they got Porter at a plus 550. That means if you bet $1, you get back $5.50. If you bet $100, you win $550. That's pretty much say they think this dude gonna get knocked out. I don't see it. I don't know what the odd makers are thinking. Putting Porter at a plus 550 when they have Errol at a negative 300. They're pretty much saying Porter is getting knocked out. I don't know who's making these odds, but how are you going to make the odds at a plus 550 for a guy that's never been knocked out? This shit is crazy to me. I don't know what people are thinking. Maybe they know something I don't know. But I don't know how you could put Porter at a plus 550 when he's never been knocked out. I think the only safe bet on this fight is to bet the fight going the distance. And maybe even a draw. I could see this fight a draw because Errol's a great fighter, Porter's a great fighter. And I'm not taking anything from Errol when I say I don't know how he's going to react to a headbutt. But hey, how the hell is anybody going to react to a headbutt? Let's be real. Let's be real about this. So, I'm thinking the fight is either going to be a split decision or either a draw. That's why I'm going with it. It's one of those too close to judge fights. But all y'all thinking, Errol's just going to knock this guy out and Porter's going to run into some shots. Porter been running into shots for years and survived. And to my knowledge, I could say the only time I've ever seen him drop was against Adrian Broner, a flash knockdown. Hello? Name some other time Shawn Porter been dropped. So I don't know why y'all saying, you can't say a guy's going to be knocked out that's never been knocked out. That's a little bit crazy. How you going to say Porter's going to get knocked out and he's never been knocked out? That is some far-fetched stuff. The man has never, ever been knocked out. Not against Kell Brook, not against Keith Thurman, not against Danny Garcia, not against Adrian Broner. Porter has never been knocked out. So how are we going to say, hey, Porter is getting knocked out? Spence is good, don't get me wrong. And Spence, if anybody can knock Porter out, it could be Spence. But I can't just go and say, hey, this guy's going to get knocked out when he's never been knocked out. I don't get boxing fans sometimes when they say guys are going to be knocked out that's never been knocked out. I don't get it. I don't understand it. But for sure, it's definitely going to be a big fight. Fireworks in this fight. You know, they say the winner should fight Terrence Crawford. Probably, but I don't see that happen. He's with another promotional company. And we both know the two promotional companies don't get along. So it's not going to happen. And I mean, we got to be real. You know, some of you guys don't like it. But the welterweights at PBC can fight around Crawford for about 5 years. Yeah, I said it. The welterweights at PBC could fight around Crawford for about 5 years. Because Spence, if he loses or draw against Porter, he could fight him in a rematch. Then that'll probably turn into a trilogy. That'll take you to 2021 right there. Then you got Thurman he could fight. Then that'll go into a rematch and maybe a trilogy. That'll take you into 2022. Then you got Ugas. Then you got Danny Garcia. PBC guys never have to see Terrence Crawford if they don't want to. Porter, he could get a rematch with Thurman. He could get a rematch with Danny Garcia. He could fight Mikey Garcia if Mikey want to stay at 147. He could fight Adrian Broner again if he wants a rematch. Because even though Adrian Broner loses, he still sells tickets. No denying that. Keith Thurman could come back, get rematches with Porter. He could fight Spence, rematch with Garcia, Mikey Garcia. Oh yeah, I left out one important name. A big money earner, Manny Pacquiao. All these guys can make retirement money fighting Pacquiao. And this is all in-house money. This is all in-house money. So, there we have it. And I mean, I would like to see the winner of this fight a Terrence Crawford, but I don't see it happening. The winner of this fight will probably fight Manny Pacquiao, another PBC fighter. I mean, we got to look at this realistic. I want to see the Crawford fight just as much. I want to see Spence Crawford just as much as you guys, but it ain't gonna happen. I mean, money wise, it just, you can see it's not gonna happen. Let's be real. Let's be real. And I mean, all the promoters do it. Top Rank just picked up Takam, Carlos Takam, the guy that they stopped the fight early against Joshua. Joshua threw a three-punch combination that missed, and they stopped the fight. Whatever. But Top Rank has Takam now, which is going to be another heavyweight opponent for Fury. So Fury could prolong the fight against Wilder. That's just boxing. They out here to make money, but it's still entertaining, and we all like it. So let's deal with it. But back to my point at hand, we got Errol Spence, Shawn Porter. I have the fight as a draw right now, or maybe Errol winning by a split decision. But I'm not calling it a knockout because neither of these guys have ever been knocked out. So let's not call it that. Like, comment, let me know what you guys think. This is an exciting fight. I'm just glad to be alive to see it, you know. This is our Leonard Herms. Just glad to be here to see it. Enjoy it. Let me know what you guys think. Peace.